What's going on, everybody? Captain Granite back again with a new motovlog. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. So no challenge this week, at least. I actually had an idea for a motovlog the other day, and I want to call this one Reflection. And the main premise behind it is I've been thinking back to the last couple of years of my motovlogging, basically since I've gotten this bike, not when I had the 8-ball. But the main thoughts of, where I was to where I am now, thinking about it kind of hit me. And really, I just want to start off from basically day one with this motorcycle and just kind of do a little recap of, from then to now. So basically, when I got this motorcycle, it was about 3 years ago, maybe a little bit more than that. I forget when. I did a video on the bike reveal and everything. But it was actually a pretty rough start with this bike. 24 miles in, I dumped it. I was taking a turn. The wife was on the back with me. I went to take a turn. It stalled right out on me, cut right out, and it just bloop right over. And luckily there's crash bars on this, so there's no damage. Just like a little scratch at the very bottom of the crash bar, like not enough to warrant me going to get like replacement ones or anything. So that was really the start with this motorcycle. From there, I actually joined a motorcycle club, and I'm not going to say the name of it, but it was a very unique experience for me. And I mean, I knew these guys way before I ever wanted to join. I grew to know them better than some family that I have. And I still think of them as family to this day. When I left, it wasn't anything that they did. It was something that happened. A lot of people don't like the particular motorcycle club for whatever reason they have, but they found there's a lot of hate pages on like Facebook regarding them, and unfortunately they got a hold of my YouTube channel here, and I got threatening messages about running me off the road, killing myself, killing my wife, like running my dad off the road. I mean, one guy in particular was like, you know what, we have his license plate number, we can find him. And it was just really fucking shitty what they were doing. I went back and I took the guy's name and I went with it just to see. And it turned out he was a freaking firefighter in New Hampshire. I mean, I used to be a firefighter. I mean, what the hell? You work for the public and you're threatening people to run them off the road and shit. I mean, I really should have just fucking like called his fire department and spoke to his chief or something, but that'd get me nowhere still. So I never did that. But anyway, for the sake of myself, my family, I stepped away from that life. And like I said, there's no bad blood, there's no hurtful feelings. I still, like I said, I think of those guys as family. And that's the way it is. It's something I had to do for me and my family, and I'm going to leave it at that. Going from there, after leaving the motorcycle club, we ended up having some issues at home, not between my wife and I, but with our neighbors. The guy in particular was very rude. He's psychotic, to say the least. I missed a pile of poop for my dogs, and he threatened to kill my dogs. Like, he wrote a note on a paper towel with poop in it and basically said, "You missed one." or you couldn't catch them all or something. It was some stupid Pokemon reference because he hates Pokemon Go. He hated us for playing Pokemon Go, and just I don't understand his reasoning behind it, but he was just psychotic. I ended up going to the police. Police couldn't do anything. I went to the landlord. She couldn't do anything. So really that whole year, and you guys will notice from last year, I only put out 12 videos last year, 11 technically, because one of them was a hangout. So it was just a really slow year for me, and that actually, over the winter, you know, that's something that played in my mind of, you know, because of the circumstances that happened, I fell out of love with motovlogging and riding. I put 1,200 miles, I think, total on the motorcycle, like was nothing. So anyway, you know, I fell out of love with the riding, just all that, and it really played in my mind during the winter. And my wife and I got into a better situation now, and I'm very thankful for that. And this year alone, I think I've almost put 3,000 miles on the motorcycle. I've put out, I think this will be video number 19, 20, something like that. So I mean, I'm continually putting out content for you all, and I hope you guys like it. You know, I get a lot of comments and a lot of likes. The views have been down quite a bit, and you know, I'm always open to feedback, or you know, what I can do better for you guys. So whatever I can do. So yeah, last year was just rough. This year's seriously a lot better, and you know, I have so many ideas for what I want to do with the channel, but a lot of the stuff has to be put on hold because I really want to get my own house with my wife and our fur babies, and just, you know, just take life first. And then, you know, this is very much a hobby for me, and you know, my life priorities come first before the channel, and I hope you all understand that. You know, come winter time, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, because Google Hangouts is gone now, the Google Live Hangouts for YouTube. There's another program that they have on there that I'll probably try, but the main premise of this video is reflection. And you know, though I've had a lot of bad since getting this motorcycle, a lot of good has also come. My channel is steadily growing, and I am at 575 subscribers as of when I left work. I mean, 25 more and we hit the year goal. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Like, I never thought I'd get 100 when I first started. I'm just in nowhere, middle of New Hampshire, you know? And it's really something that motivates me every day. Just seeing the channel, you know, continually grow, and all the people I'm meeting through it. You know, I'm not a religious person by any means, but to say that I'm blessed to have every single one of you in my life and support and all that is an understatement. You guys are just incredible. So I'm not issuing this as a challenge to have other motovloggers reflect back, you know, on where they've come. But if you do want to do this kind of video and name it reflection, by all means, I will love it, support it. I'll be so excited to see other people do this. And I'm actually really hoping people do, but I'm not issuing it as a challenge. There's so many challenges going out right now. I think sometimes the challenges take away from regular content creating. And I'm not saying that don't challenge me to stuff, because I like being challenged. So, but this is where I'm going to end the video. You know, I want to thank everyone for stopping by the channel today, watching this video, and you know, thank you again. You know, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, You know, it really helps me out. Hit the like button, leave a nice comment if you'd like to. I'm gonna wave to this guy, this girl, sorry, I apologize. But thank you all, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Captain Grant's out of here.
Tell me, what makes you so special?
I like to think it's because of my perky nipples.